Welcome to your Morning Boost, brought to you by AWB Education. Here, we amplify knowledge, widen reach, and broaden impact in education, delivering your daily dose of professional development. This program is sponsored by Grundmeyer Leader Services, where together we are transforming education, one leader at a time. Now, get ready to amplify your day with your Morning Boost.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to your Morning Boost. And actually, it's a National Happy Coffee Day to all of you. We know that extra jolt of energy is often the real foundation of effective school leadership. But hey, today we are diving into the first of 5 featured articles from the Grundmeyer Leader Services Fitting 5 newsletter. We do this monthly deep dive every month into the cutting edge education and leadership insights that are part of that newsletter. It comes out Wednesday, but don't worry, it's not too late. If you want to get on the mailing list for this incredible resource, we'll make sure it gets to you. Just reach out to us here and we will get that taken care of. Our focus today is on the first article, which is an intriguing piece from Psychology Today by Dr. Hugo Kui entitled "All Scientists May Have Discovered LLMs Lightbulb Moment." This article discusses new research suggesting that large language models, like the ones your students and staff might be using, don't just get better gradually. They hit a sharp phase transition where they suddenly switch from relying on simple word position to genuinely grasping the meaning behind the text. We will unpack what this intellectual jump means for how you, as a school leader, should be guiding your integration and critique of AI in your classrooms. Now, let's get to the core of this fascinating research and how this concept of an AI light bulb moment translates into practical, actionable insights for you and your school. The research, which models a phase transition in AI understanding, reveals that LLMs don't just get smarter incrementally. They cross a clear threshold where their capability shifts dramatically from pattern matching to actual comprehension. As leaders, this means we must move beyond teaching students how to use AI tools for basic tasks and urgently focus on the critical analysis of AI-generated content. If the AI is suddenly switching from simple syntax to meaning-based processing, the output becomes more sophisticated, and therefore it requires more advanced human discernment. A fitting anecdote here is the story of a high school principal who, instead of banning ChatGPT, assigned a task requiring students to use AI to generate an essay on a historical event, but then had to write a second paper critiquing the AI's biases, sources, and gaps in historical context. By forcing the critique, the principal shifted the learning goal from product creation to cognitive evaluation, proving that a student's critical thinking becomes the new essential metric. As leaders, you need to emphasize assignments that require human-only skills like ethical reasoning, emotional intelligence, and real-world synthesis, which AI's light bulb moment still doesn't fully replicate. The abrupt nature of this comprehension shift in LLMs, and this is identified by the SISSA Media Lab researchers, and I think it was also reported by Dr. Kui, underscores the need for greater transparency from the tech developers that we work with. School leaders should advocate for tools that can clearly identify when AI has been used, and crucially, demand clarity on the type of reasoning the tool is employing. This is about establishing ethical guidelines that protect academic integrity, but it also ensures that as AI evolves, our school standards of learning don't erode, but instead adapt to this new, more intellectually capable tool.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lisa Hill, a longtime educator of nearly 40 years as a teacher, counselor, professor, and vice principal, and I've seen just about everything public schools can throw at you. And now I'm sharing my tales on my comedy podcast, Vice Principal Unoffaced. It's where school leadership meets laugh out loud stories. From underwear required parent-teacher conferences, yes really, to staff lounge confessions and more, you won't believe. I'm telling it all with humor and a whole lot of heart. I also tackle the serious stuff too, like what schools really need to change and those behind-the-scenes moments no one talks about. So if you're ready to laugh, learn, and maybe even cry a little, but mostly laugh, join me and my 90-year-old mom, my unofficial co-host, on Vice Principal Unofficed. New episodes drop bi-weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast fix. Trust me, this is one detention you'll actually look forward to.
To wrap up our boost this Monday, this peek into AI's sudden leap in comprehension just reminds us that technology never stays static, and our leadership and education can't either. The discovery of a phase transition in LLMs, as reported in this Psychology Today article, is a great wake-up call to sharpen our focus from merely integrating AI to profoundly teaching for a world with AI. Let's leave the question of whether AI is getting smarter to the scientists and focus instead on the inspiring reality that every day we can help our students become better, more critical thinkers than the algorithms that they'll ever encounter. School leaders, you're not just managing a building. You're cultivating the critical minds that will navigate this rapidly changing intellectual landscape. And that's the most essential work there is. Thank you for listening, everybody. Have a wonderful Monday. We'll be back again tomorrow with Article 2 from the Fitting Five. Again, if you don't get that already, reach out to us in the show notes and we will get that sent to you immediately. But otherwise, thank you for listening. We will talk with you again tomorrow.
That concludes another episode of Your Morning Boost. We hope today's daily dose of professional development helps you amplify knowledge, widen reach, and broaden impact. Your Morning Boost is an AWB education production brought to you with the generous support of Grundmeyer Leader Services. Join us again tomorrow for more. Until then, keep boosting your impact.